I've done this before, so I'm kind of an expert. Welcome to my... No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to your beautiful home. And I am so excited to tour this ultra-luxury Asian modern house by Excalibur Builders by Sergio Syjuco. But I feel like I would love someone with me so that I can talk about all the details with you guys. And I would like to welcome Jake Bautista.
Hi, RHIAN.
Hi!
Thank you for joining us. This is a great reunion for us because actually RHIAN toured a luxury home by Excalibur Builders with us 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So this is a great opportunity for us to be able to see the evolution and growth by Excalibur Builders by Sergio Syjuco. So let's begin. Are you excited?
I am so excited. I can already see the facade, the growth and evolution of Excalibur.
Yeah, how the houses look before to how it does now. And now let's go.
Let's go.
So let me talk, RHIAN, first about this facade. You can see automatically the first thing that pops out is that unique travertine perimeter wall with the vertical lights.
I've never seen this. I feel like sometimes this is a material that people save for the inside of their home, but
Correct.
Here it's right there looking at everyone.
Yes, and there's even a unique geometric pattern in terms of how they cut it. And then at the same time, that matches the overall facade of the property. So in terms of the size, this is about 1,350 square meters in terms of the floor area with a 574 square meter lot. So they were able to maximize it. And then I just want to point out the details. It looks so beautiful at this time of the day. You have limestone for the facade, which is a rare material for the fascia, and then you have rosewood for the canopies, travertine for the second level facade, and then look at the right side, you have honeycombed visors, which give a unique feel to the facade of the property, almost like artwork, but at the same time that gives privacy as well for the staircase there.
Right. Well, what I can see, I love the use of so many different materials, but also just the flow. It has a very relaxing, almost resort kind of vibe, which is also consistent with the landscaping of it. With this big, beautiful boulder here.
Yeah, that's
all of
even
these
the decorative
trees.
boulders.
Gorgeous.
And the whole design from the perimeter wall to the facade was designed together seamlessly because you have these vertical lights which match and emphasize the height of the house through those two pillars with lights as well. So
That's right. From afar, I feel like it brings your eyes to do this.
Yes, that they naturally rise up, and then you can see how everything blends together, along with the palm trees as well to give that refreshing pop of greenery. So are you excited to take a look inside?
I'm so excited. I have no idea what's in store for us inside, but I'm gonna find out.
Okay, let's go. Also, RHIAN, I also want to mention that both the pedestrian gate and the main gate are automated.
Ooh, how lovely. Well, I want to mention that I have superpowers, so I'm just gonna do one of these. And it works. It works.
How did that happen?
The remote is there.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
go.
Don't mind if I do.
So here we are, Rian.
Wow.
The first amenity of the property, you immediately have a floating koi pond right here. This is actually my first time to see a design like this. This is about 1.5 meters deep, and you have genuine Japanese koi right here.
Wow, they're gorgeous. And they're good luck. Isn't that?
Yes.
Isn't that the reason why we also want koi living with us?
Yes, and you also even have an elevated viewing deck right there. We're gonna explore that later.
I love all the tropical plants that are here. As a brand new plant tita, I really appreciate how they make this space so much more like refreshing. The second you see it, it's refreshing.
I love that you mentioned that because that was very intentional. Sergio, the CEO of Excalibur Builders, really made sure to have even a variety of palms. So you have a date palm here, red palms, and you have these pavers giving you access towards the parking area at the side of the house. They even made sure to have like a decorative, massive boulder right here, and even granite leading to the dense space. We're gonna explore that in a little while, but that just ties the whole space together. So you have the elements of earth here on the other side, and then you have water on the other side.
I love that because a while ago when I was looking at the facade, I was like, oh wow, it's so modern. But once you come in, you still feel the nature.
Yes, another thing is because of the height of the palms, you have that feeling of privacy for the space.
Yes, very important.
And you see that the color of the water blends very well with the travertine cladding for the facade right here.
This is custom water brought in from... No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I can see how the flow of like the colors and the light, it's really beautiful.
Speaking of nature, Rian, the main door is inspired by... What do you think?
I'm gonna say like waves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is inspired by the tidal currents, especially the look of how they flow into the beach and then how they pull back. So this was custom made just for this house. It's solid Nara with a kamagong handle. In addition, this shows that you have the sea as the door, and then you have the sand as the facade, right?
This is great. It does scream to me, you know, a celebration of the Philippines, but at the same time, like the finish of it is also Europe. Reminds me of Europe still.
Yeah, you have that European elegance, but at the same time, you have that tropical feel.
Yes, beautiful.
Let's head on in.
Okay, wait.
Please do the honors.
I've done this before, so I'm kind of an expert. Welcome to my... No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to your beautiful home. There's definitely an immediate wow factor upon stepping in. There's so much space, and it's like, I can see so many materials. Can you walk me through them?
So I guess you guys are already excited to see the main living space, but before we do that, I want to talk very quickly about this entrance hallway. You have hotel glass right here on the left to give that expansive feeling, and then on the right, you have this unique design of having special glass cladding the columns here for the staircase along with Nara cladding.
Wow.
And you also have Nara for the ceiling here. And I also want to point out, you have large format limestone flooring. So this isn't tiles, this isn't even marbled, it's limestone. So I think, honestly, this is my first time na nakakita ng limestone floors for any house.
Me too. These floors are insanely beautiful. They have texture, but they're also very smooth. And I love that immediately there's just a mix of like cool and warmth.
Actually, the hotel glass gives that cooling effect as you go in and out of the house, right? You still have that OOTD. But
Exactly. You can still see yourself, but it's not like a normal reflective mirror. It's a little more like luxurious.
yeah, it's not harsh, right?
Yes.
So, and I also want to point out, even the patterns that you see on the floor, those are actually fossils because that's the nature of limestone.
Wow.
It usually has seashells or fossils embedded into the design of the limestone.
There's literally history in your house.
Yeah, 100 million years of history, right? So,
Ayan, they can see na. They can see what we saw when we walked in.
Okay, so I think it's time to take a look at your gorgeous living space.
Oh, wow. It's like every corner you turn, there's a new thing to see.
So what stands out for you once you come into this house?
Well, when I had just walked in, the first thing I was looking at was just the high ceiling, the amount of space. It has that big, flowy feel. And then, of course, this is a Kenneth Cobonpue work of art
Yes.
that greets you when you enter.
This is also specially designed for this home. So this was custom designed by Kenneth for this particular home.
Wow.
This is part of his Linya series, and it ties the whole space together. In terms of the design, you have that signature
Yes.
Excalibur Builders tortoise shell design for the ceiling with solid Nara. And then, of course,
Amazing.
you have this backlit Patagonia marble wall with crisp-cut solid Nara frames on both sides. I'm saying crisp-cut because you can see
Oh, yeah. It's only when you get close to it that you can really see like how they interchange the depth.
the geometric design also gives you that feeling of depth, but at the same time, that keeps the monotony of the frame from being too uniform as you look up and down
Right.
through the entire accent wall.
So interesting how that was installed. Or I don't know, maybe it's how it was cut. But yeah, it just adds another area of interest, especially tying in with the ceiling. That ceiling is gorgeous as well.
And also, Rian, the builder of this property, Sergio Syjuco, also told me that there are different kinds of Patagonia marble. And this is the highest, if not one of the highest levels in terms of the quality that you can find in the market.
Wow.
And you can see that through the details throughout the marble. And you can see
Touching it. Ganun.
this is a single piece, huh?
Yeah, I see that the colors are beautiful. I mean,
And you can see how the light shines through the marble here.
and they have varying degrees of transparency, which is so interesting to look at up close as well.
And it's even amazing that they even have some areas that are aqua green like this.
Yes,
Like
it's
that.
so beautiful, like the ocean.
So that's what separates the natural stone from, for example, the synthetic stone that has that uniform look, right?
Yes, it's a random comment, I guess, that I have, but for anyone with kids, this is something that I used to do whenever I see marble. I kind of imagine different, like sometimes you'll see something and imagine like a certain animal or a scenery, or it just inspires that with me ever since I was a kid.
How? Because there's so many patterns, right?
Yes, and you know, if you have a bit of an imagination, you know, you can really run with
You
it.
can see like different animals.
I do. Don't you? Am I weird? Okay.
That makes sense, so much sense. So now we're here. I also want to mention, of course, this property has an elevator.
I've never seen stone that has been cut this way. It's so interesting, and I feel like it has that continuity with the second floor.
Yeah. So actually,
It's
this
gorgeous.
slatted angular limestone, also hand cut, so it matches the flooring. It's cladding the entire elevator. And you can even see from this angle, you can see how thick the limestone is. So this was all hand cut and polished. So imagine every single ridge there throughout this entire space, and that matches, you're right, the fascia leading to the second floor. So you have that continuity. And of course, Rian, to tie together the elegance of the entire space, you have imported furniture by Roche Bobois.
Of course you do. No.
It's an award-winning furniture maker.
Wow.
So it still feels homey. So it doesn't feel like a hotel. So it's still a place where you can hang out with friends.
Yeah, I love how the styling of all of it really balances out how luxurious it is, but still comfy and inviting.
Yeah, it has that down-to-earth feel.
These coffee tables are something else, though.
Yeah, those tables actually are a nice contrast to the warmth of the wood.
Yeah.
So you still have that modernity in terms of the design.
I have not seen coffee tables like that before. Wow.
Yeah. So from here, we're gonna head on over towards your dining space.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay, the first thing that I notice about this space is there's a touch of softness and femininity. So it doesn't, feel overly hard or cold. And this wall is, what do you call it? I mean, it really is a celebration of the Philippines right here.
Give me 1 second. And we're back. And this is a South Sea mother of pearl accent wall. RHIAN, it's actually the first time that I have ever seen a South Sea mother of pearl accent wall in any of our house tours. This is a first, only by Excalibur Builders. So let me give you a little idea on what it's made of. So it's not capiz, which is thinner. This is actual South Sea mother of pearl shells. And then they individually cut these, and they can actually only use the white areas, because if you use the yellow areas, it's gonna be a yellow design already.
Right.
So imagine how many they had to cut individually to make these individual rectangles.
Wow.
And then those were all individually placed, and then it was made into this beautiful accent wall.
Yes, that perfectly pairs with the chandelier in the middle.
Which is, by the way, a Kenneth Cobonpue light piece. It's called Fandango because it resembles the twirling dress of a Fandango dancer. And it contrasts well with the constellation ceiling.
Right. Adds that softness to the sharp angles.
Yeah.
And I love how all of these colors come together. You have the cool browns, the warm browns. There's white, obviously, but it's not just white. It's this beautiful, interesting, iridescent purple, green, blue. There's so much to see.
Yeah, you have those rainbow colors, but at the same time, you have the copper smoked glass on both sides. So you still have that feeling of modernity.
Right, right.
So they have a nice contrast. This is, of course, gives you that awe-inspiring feel, and then this area just cools you down, right?
Yeah.
So it's a nice mix. And then, of course, you have here a Italian marble table just to tie the entire space together.
It's a really great size for a family, but you can see there's also space for guests. And I can tell that this is a great dining for people that love entertaining, because there's a sliding door and it keeps everything so open. You can be in the kitchen talking to your guests, and they can be here just enjoying the space.
Yes, there's separation, but at the same time, you have that open feel. So now it's time to take a look at, of course, you were mentioning already, your showcase kitchen.
Yeah, I was looking at it just now. Let's take a look.
So you have these Nara sliding doors with that Nara portal. And of course, you have your showcase kitchen. And this is the first time that I've seen a kitchen with this design. It's a teppanyaki bar design, which I think I have never seen in any of our house tours in the last 5 years.
So it is for teppanyaki, because I was just thinking, I was looking at all the Southeast Asian details, and then I was like, the kitchen has this interesting semi-minimal, it's not really minimal, but kind of Japanese feel.
Yeah.
So it's the teppanyaki bar kitchen.
Yeah. So this is like an informal dining space, and you can see this is solid Nara. You can see how thick. This is basically a Nara slab, this entire countertop. And if you can just sit over here on the other side, RHIAN.
Yeah.
So RHIAN, this is how this kitchen was designed. Imagine you have your cook here, you have an induction cooktop, and a Smeg branded range hood right here. So the meal is prepared here, and then it's served right here.
Right, and you can just easily reach it. Like,
Yes.
wow, you have a lazy Susan, of
You have a
course.
marble lazy Susan. And you can imagine having some late night dinners here with friends, inviting people over. This is definitely something that maybe no one in Metro Manila has.
But it does have, so of course you do want it to feel homey, you want access to your kitchen, and you want it to be functional, but at the same time, just sitting here, I already feel like a queen, like serve me. And also, I can imagine this at night with just these beautiful lights, and it kind of still has that nightcap feel.
Exactly. So you can imagine having some late night drinks here.
Yeah.
And by the way, these are Kenneth Cobonpue light pieces once again. These are called the barnacle lights. And then they're made out of paper mache also. So once again, you have an aspect or element of the sea, even up to here, right?
Yes.
And then, speaking of functionality, I'll just go around.
Sure.
You have SMEG branded appliances all throughout. You have a dishwasher already, refrigerator, oven, microwave. This area is going to be like your coffee nook space. There are going to be outlets here. And this is actually designed to have a widescreen TV.
Oh, great.
So you can be watching like games here while you're hanging out and having a great meal.
Yeah,
Right?
just have breakfast here in the morning, a little bit of coffee, watch the news, update yourself on the day, and you're good.
And this is actually a space you can even potentially convert this into a full like teppanyaki grill, right?
Wow, that would be great.
The setup is already ready for it. And I just want to show very quickly. So for functionality, you also have these outlets.
Okay.
And you can also charge your phone already on this.
Oh, yeah, it has that MagSafe thing going on.
So you were saying this is great for late night drinks. This is great for dinners. If you have a favorite area to just work from home, this might also be one of them.
Yeah.
Because you can plug in your laptop here.
Totally. Great.
So
Very high-tech looking. Like how it automatically pops up like that. Very cool.
you also have access here towards the parking area. But we're going to take this other door and we're going to go to the next surprise for this property.
Okay, there's so many surprises in this property.
And I just want to point out, you even have
Oh, the babies.
quality bloom cabinetry here. And then you have genuine Japanese koi certificates for the koi in this property, right? So nothing but the best also.
Oh, and here's that slatted design that we saw outside. So there's like this continuity feel.
Yeah. So that's even consistent with the design of the cladding of the elevator.
Right.
Please lead the way.
Let me tour you around my house. Let's go. Oh, wow. You really know how to lead me through this house, huh? The first thing that I see is the outside naman.
Yes, so this gives you 90-degree views because you have floor-to-ceiling windows for 2 corners of this informal living space. Actually, right now, this has been set up as a second living area with, once again, Roche Bobois furniture and Kenneth Cobonpue furniture on this side. But you can even potentially convert this into another informal dining space.
Ah, right.
You could have a large table here, right?
I would put a billiards table.
Game area.
Hey, everyone's a little bit different. If you like to entertain in different ways, I would put a billiards table.
That's a great way to maximize the space. But at the same time, that billiard table would have
This.
one of the most grand accent walls behind it. What does this remind you of, Ian, when you look at it?
Well, of course, jewelry. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, the ocean with the waves on the door, and then now with these colors coming together.
Yeah, they match as well with the feel of all the wood all around. It's a great accent in terms of the Nara ceiling. You have a full Nara ceiling for this informal living space. And have you ever been on a boat and then you look over
Yes, I know exactly what you're saying. When you get those clear waters
then
and you
see
can
the reef.
see the corals.
Yeah. So that's the purpose of this design. And the travertine niches on the other side, that is the beach.
The sand and the beach.
That's the sand, right? And you even have those mother of pearl shells to complement that space. And once again, they all complement the limestone flooring also. And I'll show you how well designed the space is. You have the reef, you have the sand, you have the beach, and on the other side, the furniture was carefully picked out so that this couch would be the shell.
Yes, I love how that makes sense. It's a cloud shell. And again, with the furniture and this entire accent wall, it's like that marriage with how I was saying, it's this Asian house, but also you have these European elements all over it.
Speaking of being in the Philippines, let's maximize the great weather that we have, and let's take a look at our outdoor amenities.
All right.
This is an accordion door actually, so you can completely open this and slide this all the way here, so they all fold so that you can have that indoor-outdoor feel.
Oh, that's so great. It has that open air thing that you can do pa pala.
Especially if you have guests over and it's in the cooler months already, right?
Right.
So, but now of course you can completely enclose it. RHIAN, welcome to your landscape garden area.
Again, more tropical plants. It's beautifully landscaped.
Speaking of tropical, you have dwarf coconut trees here. So that's actually quite unique. I've never seen them before. Put in a luxury home.
Yes.
And what's great is that they're dwarf coconut trees, so you don't worry about them growing so large in the future. They're gonna stay this size already.
But another thing that really catches my eye is the wall.
Yeah, this is actually an Italian monumental stone wall cladding the entire perimeter. So let's head on over here.
Ooh, can I pass here? I promise I'll be careful. Ah,
So this looks amazing at any time of the day, because in the noontime you can see the sun going down and you can see the pattern of the stone, and in the evenings you have these uplights
yes.
which accentuate them even more. And of course you have your swimming pool area, which has authentic Sukabumi tiles.
I'm sorry, what tiles?
Authentic Sukabumi tiles.
Wow, okay.
So those tiles have that unique aqua green color, and once again that matches the Tiffany-esque accent wall that we saw in the informal living space.
Right. When we were inside pa lang, I already, because I said the first thing I saw was outside, and you can really feel like everything is so intentionally done with like the flow in mind.
So you have that feeling of being surrounded by water. Imagine you're sitting there, and at your front you have that reef feeling because of the accent wall, and then right behind you have your actual pool with that same color. And then of course you have that waterfall design, and beyond that, RHIAN, you have this relaxing jacuzzi area also. Of course that's great, especially if you have kids in the family. But of course, just a great place to relax. And but before we go anywhere, I just want to point out that there is a secret path that I want to show you.
Okay. Lead the way.
So it's over here, and you can really appreciate the length of the pool as you walk here. And then through here.
Wow, there's this secret forest going on here. Ooh, this is the deck that we were looking at earlier.
Yes. So this is the viewing deck for your floating toy pond.
Wow, hi koi fish.
So you can only access that through this side, but this is just a nice private nook that you can just maximize. And then if you just want to have that unique view of this unique amenity.
I wouldn't mind a couple of chairs sitting out here reading a book.
Yeah. And actually, another great thing is people who visit your house wouldn't even know that this is potentially an area where they could hang out.
Right.
It's a nice surprise. Like I said, this house is full of pleasant and beautiful surprises.
So ito yung part na pinapakita nyo lang pag close na kayo. You need to be on a certain level to get to my koi pond. Ganon.
Okay, close na tayo. Pwede mo na makita yung viewing deck.
Yay! Thank you!
And of course, because of the depth of the pond also, you can further appreciate it because some of them, they just hang out at the bottom of the pond. You can really see all of them from this angle. And then you have this view all the way to the back of the house of the waterfalls leading to the pool.
Right. I absolutely love this view when you can see just the depth of the whole lot, I guess.
Yeah, and the size of the
But
property.
just so beautifully done.
And you also have all this flat life surrounding a great feature that we're going to be showing you in just a little while. Stay tuned for that. Let's go.
Secrets.
We're back from the koi pond adventure.
From the forest.
From the hidden koi pond. And then from here, let me show you a fantastic feature of this property. Let's go here on the other side.
Okay. Okay, I like how all the rocks, there's like boulders, it also goes with the whole facade of this. But is this a shower for your pool or?
This is actually a sauna with a shower, and the design is called Crazy Cut Limestone. And
Crazy cut limestone, okay.
and you can see the cuts. I just want to tell you, when I visited this house during construction, nagulat ako because I could literally see the craftsman individually chipping to make sure that every single piece would fit like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, it's
So
like
imagine-
perfect puzzle pieces right here.
Yeah, so imagine the care that it took to do this entire thing, right?
All by hand, wow.
And then you have your sauna here, which actually has a touchscreen. So you
Can I go in?
Yeah. So if you just
The sauna. Okay, so
So you can
this
press
is the
the
touch
button.
screen. You've
and
got
then you can press
the phone.
the temperature there. And then
temperature.
you can click that symbol beside. Yes, you can
That one?
change. Yes, you can
Okay.
change the temperature, and you can click the symbol beside the lighting, so that you can slide that.
How nice.
So
Oh, I love it.
and then on the other side, of course, you have your main shower area after your sauna. And then, of course, you have your shower area here. So from the sauna, you can immediately take a cold shower. Okay. Okay, so from the sauna room
Yes.
and shower area and your outdoor amenity space, it's time to take a look at the more comforting aspects of the house. You have, of course, your powder room right upon entering the home right here.
All right. For convenience and for the guest. Wait. Wow, this really has a wow factor when you come in. I wasn't expecting to see something this grand in a powder.
And I just want to point out very quickly, Rihanna, even me, I was blown away by the fact that this is floor-to-ceiling Brazilian backlit marble. Plus, look at this, even the basin is backlit. So there's light beneath here. And of course, this is easy to clean. You can just lift this marble slab right here. And then you can already clean it, but imagine this is just something that all of your guests would. And the ceiling.
Sorry, man, that took me by surprise. So, if you think that this is already something to, for your jaw to drop at, when you see the ceiling, and is it also mother of pearl?
Yes, it's South Sea Mother of Pearl once again. And it's a different variant in terms of the color, right? You can even see there's even more iridescence. You can see the colors even more, right? It doesn't need to have that much light. And of course, you have travertine for both the flooring and the walls. So, talagang this is a room that no guest will not talk about. Diba?
Yeah.
Talagang paglabas niya.
What just happened? What did I just see?
Now let's head on over now to the first room in the house.
No, let's stay here forever. Wow. I think I'm gonna come back here a little later just to appreciate.
You're right. It's really jaw-dropping because that's a hallmark of Excalibur Builders. They really make sure that they exceed your expectations. Like when you say, I want a nice powder room. And then they say, no, you will not get a nice powder room. You will get an amazing powder room.
So extra.
Yeah. So here,
Excalibur. Hold on. Just kidding.
okay. So right here we have your first room. This is a den room. Let's take a look. Okay, so
Ooh.
this is more of a lounge room. You can make this a nice area to have an additional amenity living room set, and then you can have a large TV here. You have that view of your landscape garden and the palms at the front of the house. You have that Nara ceiling, and as a hallmark of Excalibur Builders, you have the Nara flooring for all the bedrooms.
I feel like so many things could happen to this room. You have the option of turning it into an office. If it were mine, I feel like because you have this entrance here and you can go straight out, I would probably put gym equipment. I would work out here and then go out straight, go for a run.
You were saying something a while ago about the rock placement.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, hindi na sayang yung rock placement because you don't only see it when you enter the house, but you get to appreciate it also from here.
Yeah, so it's a great conversation piece as well. Actually, it's so rare to have those massive boulders just
Yes.
a decorative piece, diba?
I feel like it's such an effort to get your hands on one and put it in your house.
Honestly, that takes a crane to put into this space.
I'm sure.
Okay, so let's take a quick look here at your ensuite bathroom so you can see the finishes of the bathrooms here.
Ah,
You have quality Italian tiles and marble as well, lighted mirrors, total fixtures.
I love this. As a woman, I need a vanity. Oh, okay. There's this nice lit area also in the shower as your caddy.
So there's fluted niches there.
Everything is so well thought of.
Yeah, and even look at the height of the doors.
Yeah.
Right. So you're right. This would make for a great gym room. And even the functionality of just being able to run in and out.
Yeah, I love that.
So
But if you do want a guest room where your guest doesn't have to go through the main door every time, also.
perfect. And Rian, I also wanted to mention that one of the aspects that shows the luxury level of this property are the switches. These are actually all genuine marble. Like all the switches and even the outlets. And this is even a dimmer for the lights
Male.
for
So curious.
the ceiling of the main living area. So imagine having genuine marble for all the outlets.
Every single one.
So not plastic, not even wood, it's marble.
Okay, slow clap for the attention to detail.
So, and then I think it's time to take a quick look now at the basement level of this property because this is a 4-level house.
Amazing.
Let's
You're
go.
really getting the use of the space of the lot.
Yeah, and then on this side, Kenneth Cobonpue really collaborated with Sergio, the CEO of Excalibur Builders, in making sure that every space was thoughtfully designed. So you imagine he has another light fixture here with the birds, and then I just want to take a moment, Rian, to point out that this house has pocket views. So that's a unique value proposition of Excalibur Builders. Like, there are parts of the house that were really designed that for you to just pause and say, wow, look at that. Like, for example, when you pause right here, you can immediately see
The koi
the
fish
koi
again.
fish. That's good.
Right. I have a feeling this is the surprise you mentioned a little earlier. I was not expecting to see this.
Yes, you have a limestone wall fountain waterfall
Wow.
extending from the ground level all the way here towards the basement. And the term used here is functional excellence. What makes this area stand up is you see how uniform the flow of water is.
Ah, yes. There are no spots that are not touched by the water.
Yeah, and look at the flow. The flow is perfectly even across the entire face. That's so hard to perfect. So that's the attention to detail that Excalibur Builder brings to their designs. Another thing is, that's also limestone, by the way. So once again, that's the same material that you have for the elevator cladding, and then the facade of the house. So you see how the aesthetic ties together. And especially when it's raining, this gives great ventilation and it cools the entire space.
Amazing. That's what function is. It's so beautiful. And I don't know, for some reason, I don't know how into energy everyone is. This helps the positive flow of energy in this space as well.
Yes. So imagine you can hear the water flowing as you go up and down.
Relaxing.
Yeah. Even the good vibes and energy, it has an effect. And then, of course, once again, you have that elevator cladding here. You have those uplights. So it emphasizes the ridges, right?
Yes.
So, of course, here for functionality, you have a storage room. You also have a large storage room even at the top level of the property.
Great.
And then on this side, you have a multi-purpose room.
Okay.
So let's take a quick look.
So dito pala yung billiards table ko. Dito pala dapat.
Here.
I mean, the ceiling. What kind of wood is that?
Yeah. This is actually not the narrow wood that we usually see. This is actually more expensive. This is kamagong, solid kamagong wood. So you have a more intense look,
Yeah.
especially for the coloring, right? And it actually makes the space feel more private. But at the same time, to balance that out, the flooring is
A little lighter than
yeah, it's white French oak. And this one is even more expensive than Nara, actually. And this gives you that contrast with that light flooring with that intense dark ceiling, right? So, of course, this is a multi-purpose room. This can be the gym, but I think you had a great idea already.
putting the gym there.
Yeah.
I know what this is. A man cave.
This
That's in someone's man cave.
yeah. And then you can see, even like I mentioned before, you have those marble
still have the marble.
outlets throughout the space. And of course, you have the Italian tiles for the ensuite bathroom. Every area, once again, has a different color scheme.
It's another full bathroom as well. So
Yep.
you have the shower.
This is a more masculine feel, of course, like you said, since it could potentially be a man cave.
Yeah. The basement, guys, that's where you belong.
I will not object. Sige, so here very quickly, I just want to point out, creating a luxury house also entails making sure that the operations run smoothly for the household. You also want to make sure that you have enough space for cars. So let's take a quick look at the parking area.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now, we're just touring this area so that you can appreciate the work and scale that goes into building a luxury home in terms of having this completely well thought out basement level. Look at the parking space, guys. As you walk over here, Rian, you can see you have that slope leading to the main gate.
Of course, you need a little bit of texture.
You have to grip the tires also.
It's not so steep, I think.
Yeah, it's well planned so that, for example, you have a sports car, hindi siya sasabi talaga. And of course, that's very important, and that shows proper planning. in terms of the layout of the space.
Yes, because you don't want to do that S thing every time you come home just to get into your own parking. And can I just point out that I feel like for any developer, you need so much experience to build a proper basement level. Of course, you're going to go a little deeper, and I mean, you can see how clean everything has been done. And is that an automatic gate?
Yes. So you have an automated gate there, convenient for you to enter. And at the same time, I've had conversations with Serge, the designer of this home, the CEO of Excalibur Builders, and he literally was so focused on making sure that even large-sized cars would have a very easy time in terms of parking. So you want to have a builder and designer who takes that into account.
Absolutely.
So, and even in terms of the functionality, here on the other side, you have access here towards the kitchen space already.
Oh, great. Of course, because you have to bring in your groceries.
And then here on the other side, you have 2 staff rooms and then even a dedicated laundry room as well.
Love that.
And you have a spacious auxiliary kitchen here on the other side, so that if you have heavy cooking, you don't have any problem in terms of the fumes. And then, but still you have ample ventilation. So, can you imagine your cars here?
I can imagine my cars here. I can also imagine a barbecue.
Actually, it's so clean that you can even host a party here.
Exactly.
That's because of the ceiling height. Yeah, actually.
Everything is beautifully done.
Let's go. Okay, so we're here now, and we're going to try out the elevator.
Yes, I've been waiting for this moment. Another reason why this makes sense, I'm sorry, I feel like I keep thinking of the experience of living in this house. If you were to come back from a trip, bring your luggage back and everything.
Please.
And also, it makes it more accessible also if your grandma's visiting.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, ano? Ngayon ko na naisip yung having luggage, right?
Bye!
And I just want to point out that there are some houses that get built and they have an elevator, but it's actually not an elevator, it's a lift.
Okay.
So this has a more complicated mechanism. It has a more sophisticated mechanism. It's literally 2 parts. You have the elevator shaft, which is glass as well, and then you have the car itself, which is glass as well.
Great!
So that means that in terms of the value that was poured into the making of the elevator, it's not just a cookie cutter machine that they put there.
Right.
Talaga, it has to fit, the overall feel of the property.
So you can see right through it now. So you see how, you can appreciate even the staircase going up. You can appreciate the living area going up.
Yeah. And now from here, I also want to point out, Rian, this area before you head on up, you have a view once again of
the waterfall
and the wall fountain.
And you can listen to it here.
Yeah, you can even open this up and you can hear that from the living room. And like you said, the good vibes.
Yes, the good vibes will flow.
So, let's head on up.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're here at the staircase leading to the 3rd floor.
Wow. Oh, and they're all lit.
It's all lit, and this is another one of the surprise areas of this house because you once again have
What?
3 pocket views actually.
Right. Okay.
So let me show you the pocket views. One is if you're here just looking at the koi pond area. So this is definitely another superior view from the one before because you can just literally just sit here and relax and take a look at the koi pond. And then the second view is when you look up here, you can see that Kenneth Cobonpue light piece, and then you have the birds against the sky.
Yes.
And the third one, you're right, is this view towards
Your garden.
the garden area. So imagine as you go up and down the ground floor to the 2nd floor, you have all these views.
Right.
And you also have the honeycomb visors once again So that's a unique design by Excalibur Builders.
You still have some privacy, no?
Yes, as you go up and down the stairs. Because sometimes the staircase gets completely exposed sa facade.
Right.
So here talagang they made sure na
You can see outside, but they can't see you.
so welcome to the second floor hallway.
Wow. Oh, now you really appreciate this ceiling.
Yeah, you can see the tortoise shell design. You can appreciate that Patagonia marble wall and even that Kenneth Cobonpue installation. And of course, even the layout of the living room furniture. And check this out. Look at how sturdy this railing is.
Yeah.
Another reinforcement.
Yes. There's nothing to fear here.
And then another great aspect is check out the gradient of the design. This is called glacier glass.
Glacier glass.
So it has two purposes. Number one, it's a softer aesthetic. And at the same time, it even provides a measure of privacy.
Right.
Because as you're walking up here, for example, there's a certain level of privacy because of the view from downstairs.
Yeah, because if there's someone downstairs, you don't want to do... I'm just kidding.
It's even the first time that I've seen glass like this
Me too.
in any house, right? And by the way, on this side also you see that you have a maximized hallway space. So this is a linen closet.
Wow.
And then
I'm sorry, I love storage. Storage is my weakness.
so this can be a linen closet, and also you see
So much space.
you can put like a small display table if you'd like. So what's great is it's accessible by the 3 bedrooms here at the second floor. So, and you know, another idea is you can even consider changing this into a dry pantry. Imagine you have chips and all of that once you come up here. So that's one idea. But now, Rian, I want to take you to the first bedroom here on the other side.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm excited. I'm excited. You know, I've experienced that just through this whole tour. There were so many surprises. So now I'm learning to expect a surprise. Let's take a look. I was right. Stop it. Stop it already.
We're not even at
Oh my goodness.
the top of the property.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
So this isn't even the master bedroom. This is bedroom 1. So you already have that South Sea mother of pearl backing that we saw in the dining area. Imagine you have your bed right here, you wake up and see
Yeah.
that, right?
Oh my god.
And then check this out. You can press this button right here, yet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So you have that soft lighting. So these are all European modular cabinetry. And then once again, you have the marble outlets, the Nara headboards. And you can see how solid it is, matching the ceiling with the asymmetrical design. And from here, you also have an area leading towards your ensuite bathroom.
Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful bathroom. And I'm pretty shocked. For the first bedroom, this is a lot of storage.
Yeah.
You have so many cabinets inside and outside.
Exactly.
There's no reason for the person that lives here to be cluttered.
And you even have an elevated toilet area with indirect lighting.
Because when you sit on the throne, you want to be above everyone else.
And then, of course, you have your shower area. And they made sure that there's a difference in elevation there, of course, for the range. And so you have that AAA Italian tile design for the walls. And then you have the fluted marble for the niches here. So once again, you have that design aspect. And once again, it feels like a beach, right?
Right.
With the color scheme. So that's another thing that they thought of. And I even want to mention, Rian, the handles have an aspect of nature. So these are called leaf handles,
Oh, that's very pretty.
right? So
Even the small details.
yeah, it's so subtle and it's so easy to open, diba? So it's a blend of the functionality with being in touch with the aesthetic of the house, right?
I love how you have this little area also where if I lived here, I would be doing my makeup in front of natural light, always just facing the window. And I would probably put like either a hanging mirror or like a mirror that's not as wide as the window.
So you can see how the natural light hits.
Yeah,
Okay, I am learning about this.
womanhood.
Okay.
Oh, and again,
Yeah.
the marble switches. And I love how there's a power outlet right there for your hair dryer, your shaver, whatever.
So, Ed, imagine this is just one of the bedrooms. Imagine the primary bedroom, the master.
I can't
Let's
wait.
go. Let's go.
I'm the biggest fan of this wall finish right now.
Yeah. And Excalibur Builders really pioneered having this as the backing of your bed because you can feel that elegance as you wake up every day, and at the same time, hindi siya nakakasawa. Like when you look at it,
Yeah,
Like-
that's true.
there's always a different way that the light bounces off of it.
This must look beautiful when it's sunset,
Yeah, of course.
twilight moments, and you have that balcony pa.
Yes. And then here on the other side, I just want to point out, you look at the attention to detail that they rounded the corners.
Yes.
Right? Because when you're walking here through this space, and then you have all this glass, actually, in terms of construction of cabinetry, the more glass you have, the more expensive it is actually. And at the same time, you can see that Excalibur Builders made sure that even the backing,
There's some is that
a design.
wallpaper in there?
Yeah, there's even a design because sometimes, minsan, for example, nagtitipid. There's a chance na magtipid. The back is already just the wall, right?
Right, a paint.
But here, you get what you pay for.
One last look at that ceiling, then I'm good. There.
Yeah. So, before we go to the primary bedroom,
No, stop it. Yes, I was.
there is another surprise. We have bedroom 2 right here.
Is this it? Get it?
Do you want to?
right,
Of
okay.
course, go.
Oh, wow. I'm so in love with the light fixtures. This is a beautiful bed.
So that's a Voyage bed by Kenneth Cobonpue. So a lot of celebrities, even royalty, have purchased this line of furniture. And it's so unique. Once again, it fits into the Asian modern theme of the property. And then it's kind of whimsical having these lights. These are Kenneth Cobonpue lights. These are cloud lights. Once again, made of paper mache. And even here on the other side, if you press that button there,
Okay, here we go. Yes, I love this. So many lighting beauties in this house.
yeah, so that, even the way that light is designed, the way it opens, that fits into the experience of the house, right? Like, this is a house that was thoughtfully designed. Nothing is rushed. Even the way the light opens, right?
And I noticed there was also a Kenneth Cobonpue lamp in the other room, the cat.
Ah,
I'm a
yes.
fan, so.
Here you go.
Cool.
So, you can see this is quite a spacious bathroom.
Here.
And sometimes luxury is not just the design, but also how it gives you that space. You can see how every area is well thought. Walang area that feels cramped. So
True.
all the cabinets are lighted once again. And then you have that fluted marble again, even all the way towards the shower area. So, Rian, I'd like to ask, if you were gonna be ranking, are you gonna rank the bedroom 1 and 2? What's better for you?
It's a good question. Because of that beautiful wall feature that I can't get enough of, the mother of pearl wall, I feel like I would pick bedroom 1. But then again, this bathroom is so spacious. You even put like a cute rug in it. There's enough space for that.
And of course, these rooms all have a Nara headboard. So that's a small detail, but in terms of just the cost of that, and then the feel of that warmth as you go into the house, that has a different feel, right? And then I just want to point out also that even the design of the windows for the rooms, they really take into account that you have that privacy, then you have that greenery around the property.
I was just gonna say, I mean, of course we all have neighbors, but here, even if you have this clear window, you don't feel like your neighbors are so close. You still see the greenery.
So that's carefully thought out in the layout of the windows for the properties. So, okay, so I was asking you to rank because let's see how your rank will get messed up by this room, which is the master bedroom.
I think with Excalibur, I've already learned to expect the unexpected.
So this is your first time to see this room, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Any of them, but... No, what? Oh, this is insane. This is insane. Whoever made it is insane. Wow, so you get this whole high ceiling portion, the lit staircase. But once you're here, you know, you still get that intimate, private feeling.
That's because of the full solid Nara ceiling. You have that warm feeling. It has a crisscross design. So you have that grand opening here, seeing the mezzanine. You can't ignore that there's a mezzanine. It's a house. It's basically a house. Right?
I would live in this room, just only this room.
Well, if you live here, you already have a coffee nook here.
Wow.
There's even a space for a sitting area. Then you have that Italian marble. And then another aspect here, you can see that the design of the Italian marble here mirrors that solid Nara feature because you have rolling
Yeah, the waves. The waves are back.
And then once again, you can see that, right?
You or I would not mind just looking at this stone every day. It's beautiful.
It's so rare to be able to have a designer who can think of having that aesthetic match, but at the same time having the skill to execute it. Because it's easy to say, oh, I will make them and they will match. Right? You can do that, you can text that. But to see it come into reality, even with the Nara
Just to source the actual...
source the material. Right? And then that light is once again a Kenneth Cobonpue piece. That's poppy light. So it's inspired by the flower. So once again, you have an aspect of nature, and it's so simple, but it's the size really anchors the space, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
I'm sure it looks even better when you're there.
yeah, but let's go here first. I'll point this out. You have a Babar elephant cabinet made out of rattan here. So this is a cabinet desk space by Kenneth Cobonpue, just as a statement piece for the room. And then, of course, it's large enough to have your king-sized bed here. And check this out, Rian.
Yes, it's that finish that I love.
This is another variant of the South Sea mother of pearl backing. You can see that this has even more iridescence.
And like, smaller cuts of
smaller cuts. And sometimes, maybe it's smaller because it's even harder to find that specific design without it breaking, right? So this took longer because some of these are like half. These are basically squares.
I can see.
They're not even rectangles anymore. So that's a good preservation. I didn't even notice that they were like so much smaller.
How do they make these?
Yeah, so I saw a video actually. They literally cut it and then piece it piece by piece. So it's long process, but
So for your headboard, it took 20 years to make. And you wake up to that every day.
and that it complements the Nara headboard. You can see the warm color of the Nara, and then you have this earth tone once again for the mother of pearl backing. So
Amazing. It's just, there's so many moments here that when you spot the detail and really think what goes into just making that happen, it takes your breath away.
yeah, and then you're right, because once you're here and you're standing at this area, you can feel that comforting feeling of being wrapped by
Yeah.
the Nara, but it doesn't feel constricting because of the height of the ceiling pa rin, right?
If a house could hug you, that's the feeling.
I like that. That is a great quote. So let's take a look now here at the informal walk-in closet.
Okay.
Informal.
Wow. Oh, this is great. Informal what? You
Yeah.
mean there's more?
There is a formal.
Stop it.
So this really stands out because of the ceiling height, right?
Yes.
You can see that floor to ceiling OOTD mirror, and then you have once again your dresser space right here, champagne frames for the cabinetry, and you can see the thought that went into the space, like even the depth of this so that it can fit suits and dresses. So like this is already enough for yeah, it's already enough for a family, but we're not yet done. From here, let's take a look at your master bathroom.
All right. I love master bathrooms just because of the his and hers portion all the time. This
What's
is a
that?
very cool tub. Oh, and look at this. What is this stone? The way it reflects the light from outside.
Yeah, that is
Beautiful.
Madagascar. And what makes this stand out is the iridescence in the evening.
Yeah, look at
This looks insane, especially the late afternoon. And you know what inspired this, Rian? Serge, the designer, said that he had an experience of diving.
Okay.
And then when you reach a certain depth, like 30 feet, 50 feet, suddenly
it gets darker.
the sea gets darker.
Okay.
And then out of the darkness, you can see the pops of the corals coming out. So literally, that's the experience. Like you're going deep diving. And then on the other side, you have that marble countertop, which is once again the sand and the shore. So they even have like toiletries from the Aman group there. So
This is gorgeous. What like it's got this big open feeling. There's so much space.
that sometimes space is really the luxury, right?
Absolutely.
So, and actually, what's great about this is you have even functionality-wise separate cubicles for toilet also, and the shower area, and you still have those niches, and you have ventilation, but at the same time, absolute privacy.
I love that. I love that. I love how, I love all of the windows. It's keeping the functionality in mind. A while ago, I was imagining myself here, there, and I feel like now I can't. I'm not there yet. This is too good for me. This is so good.
It fits you. It fits you.
I'm kidding. I deserve this.
So let's set that up. I'm going to show you again, because I said this is the informal walk-in closet. Let's head on up towards the second level. Let's take a look at the mezzanine. Once again, you have that glacier glass.
Yes. I'm so excited.
Even the entire staircase is clad in Nara. And then you can even further appreciate the design of the wall and that light fixture, right? As you go up and down, right?
This is beautiful. You never run out of something new to look at and appreciate.
And even the crisscross pattern that is.
Right, consistent also with the ceiling here.
Because imagine if this was just one plain block. That would be like kind of boring and uniform na. Dito, because that's another aspect of like nature. There's always something different. It's not perfect, right?
That's true.
So,
Great interpretation.
I memorized the script.
Nagbabasa ng script yarn.
So, here we are at your anteroom, which can be a great entertainment area. So, if you can sit down here,
I'm gonna try it. Don't mind if I do it.
you have this Italian marble. Imagine, this is just 4 pieces. So, this is set up to have a widescreen TV. And of course, you have that 90-degree view once again of the surrounding area. You have privacy because of the frosted glass as well, but you have all that greenery all around. And you can even view your master bedroom area from here, right? So this is such a unique space. This can even be a fantastic work from home space.
I would probably use it more for like my own personal entertainment area.
Like your sanctuary.
Yeah, my sanctuary. No one knows I'm home. Hide from everyone.
This is your safe space.
True.
Yeah. So now they even thought of having these outlets here, Nara baseboards, and then right here you have your formal walk-in closet.
That before, by the way.
Informal and formal.
I've never heard of a formal walk-in closet and an informal walk-in closet.
That only applies at houses of this caliber, I think. So, once again, you have the European modular cabinetry, but let me point out what stands out here.
I know what that is. I know what that is. I'm already freaking out. Sorry, I'm such a fan of storage.
So, you can see how easy it is to. I'll show you in the end.
Yes, go for it.
And just for this, you can see how smooth the mechanism is.
Yeah. This design makes so much sense because in any regular shoe closet where you would find just like the flat shelves, you're not going to be able to fit that much. So this makes use of space as well as function.
And then see how easy it is yet to just turn it around and put it back.
Love it. Giving me ideas, Excalibur. Giving me ideas.
And there's even another one here on the other side. And here, Rian, you also have on the other side another one.
That's right, because, you know, equality.
Or both are for you.
This is amazing. I love this. Attention to detail at every point.
And then you have that corner dresser space, which also maximizes the natural light, as you said. So you have that natural lighting. And I also want to point out, maybe for the gentlemen here, the area also where you can hang your pants.
All your trousers.
Yeah, it's very convenient. Like, this is a small thing, but if it's something that you use every day, you get your clothes every day, that's something you literally do 365 days a year.
You're right. Sometimes twice a day pa.
Oh, so that the importance of that convenience and how swiftly you can get it, you know, that's important.
And I believe also just to look at, it keeps everything more organized and cleaner for your eyes.
Once again, for the vibe and the energy of the space,
yes.
Right? So free-flowing.
Oh, one last, just for the accessories. Yan. There you go.
So you have, that's a great display area for watches, jewelry, right? Okay.
This is where my cat will live. My upstairs cat room.
So you can have like the cat jungle, right?
Yeah. That's it. I just go upstairs to see my cats.
Let's go, guys.
That was really something.
And we're not done yet. If you think that the surprises are finished with the master bedroom, wait until you see the top level of this property. Let's go.
It never ends. I think I'm putting more effort into stopping myself from reacting too much because ang dami na eh.
Well, let it flow, please. Let's go. Here we are.
At every turn, I know I'm gonna see something like this. This is beautiful wallpaper.
Yeah, so this is a French fabric wallpaper inspired by the Four Seasons Hotel. So you can see that it's not just a normal wallpaper, it's fabric wallpaper.
Yes.
There's an actual texture.
Yes.
It almost feels like cloth.
There's some matte and shiny areas that kind of jump out as you walk by it.
Exactly.
It depends on how the light hits it.
Yeah. And then, of course, from this hallway space, you once again have that view of the greenery outside. And of course, your cladding for your elevator. But once again, remember, Rian, your ranking of the rooms.
Okay, there's more.
Let's see where this will rank. Okay, let's go. Bedroom 3.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we have a whole new attack with the shelving again.
Yes. So imagine this is a 36 compartment cabinet setup. So imagine these can all be opened. So these are all storage.
Useful. I would use this for, well, I think any knickknacks for me that are a little too colorful, those are the ones I usually put inside. And then anything that kind of...
You want to display.
Yeah.
So one of the ideas that we heard for this one is actually, ang ganda niya for a perfume collection.
Oh, so true. So true.
Diba? So even with that black glass backing, and what actually makes this room stand out from the other rooms as well is this gold standard of Calacata marble. So this is literally Calacata gold marble. So why do they call it that? There are actual
The veins.
gold sediments and specks embedded in this marble.
What? Hanapin natin.
And you can actually see them very faintly at a certain angle, and then you can see that these are the sediments. And then the sediments that have been trapped as the marble forms. So these are two large pieces, and then on the other side, they use one single large piece for the backsplash of the study desk area. So imagine just the area where you're doing your work, you have this beautiful and actually rare marble. So, and then like I mentioned before, I'll beat them up to
Ayaw niya sa'yo, gusto niya sa akin. It worked. Just kidding.
So yeah. There. So yeah, that's soft lighting again. And this is like a bigger version. And like I mentioned before, you can see the modular cabinet, even the color is the same here inside, because sometimes once you open, you can see if tinipid yung house. If sometimes you open, they say, oh, it's luxury. And then when you open it, it's white.
Yeah.
It's white sa loob. And you can see they even saved more because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sites that they save money on. And ito lang talaga yung nilagyan.
Yeah.
So they actually spent 5 times more in terms of the surface area that they had to cover.
Really something for you to appreciate for yourself.
Yeah, and then you have the embedded track lights. You can actually even add more if you'd like.
I was going to say, I mean, we have been so complimentary of how every room has a different ceiling and different design, but you can't skimp on, even if this does not have a narrow ceiling, how cleanly done is the track lights for it to have that, you know, the shape is perfect, everything's just so clean. I love clean lines. I think anyone with OCD, or maybe not, or you don't have to have OCD, just if you're very particular, how I like very clean, neat spaces, I have a full appreciation of something this beautifully done.
And the contrast of the flat ceiling with the complexity of the design. So that also makes each one pop out, right? So, and
Of course,
now,
let's
of
look at this
course,
bathroom.
let's look at the bathroom. Wow. Okay, so you have champagne cabinetry again for the trimmings, and then like a more intense color. Look at the Italian tiles right here, and the marble.
I love this tile.
And you can see even the complexity of the
Oh, wow, yeah.
here, right?
You know what I've noticed as we've gone through this house? Just because I'm trying to imagine the experience, at the same time appreciate the beauty, but I've noticed that you're never going to be like, where's the power outlet?
Yeah.
Right? You don't,
Yeah.
there's no shortage at all. Like everywhere you would possibly think that you might need one or might use one, it's there.
Yeah.
Especially in the bathrooms, in the bedrooms.
So of course, what's the use of having a beautiful home, but if there's not the functionality, kulang, right? So
I think with some developers with less experience, it tends to happen.
yeah.
So I'm always looking for the power outlets. That's just me. Mababaw akong kaligayahan.
Yeah, and actually, that gives you another thing about having what the outlets positioned properly. That actually gives you more options of how you can arrange your furniture.
True. Yes.
For example, I can't put a cabinet here or a nightstand here because walang outlet dun eh.
Or you can see a corner that would totally need a lamp and you can't put
Oh,
one.
kasi, or you'd have a wire na.
Yeah, that just ruins the
Diba?
vibe.
And I just want to point out, look at how they designed this picture window. You have that view of the surrounding community and the elevation also. Okay? So,
How many more? Ooh, okay.
So-
I'm afraid to peek. Go.
before we go there, I just want to point out that you have another storage room here. I'm not going to go into that, but I just want to point out like the functionality
Yes.
of having a large room here, because one can potentially be for household items, one can be for luggage.
Right.
Sometimes
The things that we need to hide away and we forget to think about when we're building our houses.
And then sometimes you've already built the house and like,
Yeah. Where am I gonna put it? And then it's right there where people can see
the
it.
hallway.
Yeah.
So, okay, so now it's time to take a look at your covered outdoor roof deck space.
This is so pretty.
Let's go.
Oh, it slides this time.
So you have the sliding door here.
Wow. Wow. What a beautiful bar. I can't believe that it's the entire bar. Like, it's not just the back, it's like just encased in the marble that you can, the backlit marble. What? What? Sorry.
It speaks for itself. Please just explore the space.
Sorry, I'm gonna be right. You need something? You need something? Just kidding, get it yourself, because look at the marble.
And then you even have kamagong for the ceiling so that you have that balance. So it's not too harsh, because you still have that soft wood element. And then you can imagine, displaying your drinks there, diba? And then it's really built for entertaining. And at the same time, imagine when all the lights are off in the evening and this is the only one giving that ambient light to the space. Imagine hosting get-togethers here, or even you're just having a private drink by yourself.
There are so many pockets of this house that you can just really enjoy, either alone or with your friends. But there's so many hangout spots, no?
Correct. And then even the design, because they made sure that,
Oh, this is so pretty. Oh,
yeah, that's a fluted Italian marble design. They even put a light here, and they made sure that it still has that nature feel, because this looks like sand, right?
Right.
Sand and stone. And then you have that modern feel, and you still are consistent with that sea and sand feel throughout the entire property.
This whole space just feels like a luxury resort.
especially since you have a classic Kenneth Cobonpue croissant furniture set right here because they resemble croissants, right?
Yeah.
So, but these are very sturdy and perfect for
Oh, yeah.
semi-outdoor furniture, right?
This is so beautiful. I just want to look at the view and appreciate this wind. You have a beautiful breeze here.
Look at this view from here. It's literally a picture window. It's almost like a panoramic picture window.
Postcard. Mga kababayan is not something you would do if you lived here. Oh, wait, what's happening to me?
This is so Instagram worthy, right? In terms of the lighting. And I just want to point out, Rihanna, look at the design of this space. Right now, it's late afternoon. There's no direct sunlight. This is almost perfect east. So the sunset is on the other side. The moment it hits 2:30 in the afternoon, cool na tong buong area na to. So you can start hanging out here. The only time there's direct sunlight here is in the morning, which is great.
Yeah, because it's not so harsh naman in the morning. You can still enjoy this space.
So it has perfect positioning. The design is perfect and they don't even have large windows letting in light from the back. So talagang all the light is coming from here. You have that 90-degree angle with the cross ventilation, Nara ceiling. And I also want to point out, Rihanna, this was installed several months ago, even during construction of the property.
And yet, it's still perfect.
Yeah, no maintenance needed. You get what you pay for when you really pay for quality. Because sometimes you can have a little discount, but you end up paying more.
Exactly. When you have the repairs to think about.
Yeah, imagine having to strip these out and having to replace them if you installed or got a builder that didn't put this level of quality sa ceilings and the cladding. So, and even the large format tiles, you can see how large the tiles are, the Italian tiles are for the flooring. So this is the entertainment room. This is the proper entertainment room. So let's take a look.
Ooh. I don't know if it fits for me to say this, but this room is sexy. Does that make sense? It just has like this really sexy vibe.
Yeah, I think it comes with the colors, the warmth that you get from all the wood all around. You have that kamagong ceiling for the area above you, and then you also have that Nara cladding for the beams. And then you have that, of course, that furniture with that masculine feel. But at the same time, you know, it's so cozy.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's still cozy. It's still cozy. It has that,
But
you know.
size-wise, this is like 8 meters by 6 meters. So this is a 48 square meter area, right? So imagine how can they make such a big area still feel so intimate?
Right.
Because you can imagine hosting very close family and friends here, and then you could be watching a movie because you can have a television set here, and then every single part of the room just kind of envelops you.
Yeah, yeah. It was that feeling downstairs when I said it kind of feels like if a house could hug you. That's what it is.
Oh, that's the feeling for this house.
Yeah.
And then you can see you also have those views of the greenery here. Serge made sure to have a statement table here, so he put the Kalakata gold marble for the entertainment table right here. And you also have fluted marble.
Yeah.
So this is hand fluted. And then that's just a great way to give a different depth and dynamic to the wall. Of course, this isn't built out to accommodate like an entertainment system if you'd like to have some speakers. And then even Yeah, and then you have that blue. You have that.
I'm sorry, continue.
You have that blue, that Kenneth Cobonpue chair once again.
I feel like I would enjoy this room so much with friends, and I would become the favorite friend that they would want to go to.
And then there are even subtle elements here. For example, this is like the polished marble. This is the same marble, but this is honed. So the hone kind of makes it a semi-matte look.
Yeah.
Kind of changes the look, but
How it
gives
reflects.
more character versus just repeating it.
And I can imagine, I mean, I'm looking at it for the first time, and I've already noticed so much, but I also believe that this is a space that you can enjoy again and again, and the longer you stay, the more things you spot.
So let's head on over here and take a look at the bathroom. And this is what I said. Look at the design here. Because this is the sunset side of the property, they maximized it to make sure that, you know, you have a functional space here with the bathroom, but wala nang sunlight going through this area. And they were able to build the big bathroom once again with that grade A Italian tiles and that marble. Once again, you see, with that kind of fossil and sand shell feel in terms of the design.
And again, I just want to point out how cool it is in here. Even if you can see there's no aircon or anything, but it's like really at a comfortable temperature. And thinking that we're on the roof and on the side pa where the sun is shining.
Of course,
Feet.
in terms of the proper insulation, Excalibur Builders always make sure that it's really built to spec.
How can anyone leave this house, no? If you're here, how do you go get anything? You just want to stay home.
So RHIAN, let's take the elevator and cap off the tour in the main living area.
Really? It's over already? I didn't feel like it was a long tour just because like you just keep seeing new beautiful things at every turn.
Yeah, I feel like it just started like 5-10 minutes ago. So let's go.
Let's go.
And you can feel the cross ventilation as you walk through.
Right, all that.
You can see how cool it is. None of the air cons are on. So
Okay, let's go.
let's go. Here we are.
Wow. I feel like I had so many adventures today.
Let's have a quick chat to cap off the tour. Hi RHIAN, so we're back here at the informal living space beside this beautiful feature accent wall.
Gorge.
And this is a great way to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed this tour. Let me ask, how was this tour and how does this house compare to the one that you toured 4 years ago by Excalibur Builders?
I'm so happy that we got to do this again because there really is like a reference point from way back when. And it was so great to notice like how there was a much wider range of materials used this time, from just the finishes, the textures, and the attention to detail. Like you can tell that Excalibur has so much experience and they know exactly where our eyes are going to be going.
Well, that's great to hear. And to delve deeper into that, what changed and what's completely new in terms of the features that you saw?
I totally loved how this house felt like there was an ode to the Philippines in some way, just because it makes me think of the tropics, the beach, the ocean. So it felt like a celebration of like unique Philippine design. And of course, the Cobonpue features are there as well. And I think that this time, what really stood out for me was how the homeowner's experience, of course, it's beautiful. That's a given.
Yeah.
I think everyone can see that. But the living experience in this house was really taken into account. Like you can tell how things are there to make you feel comfortable or how to make your life convenient as you walk through and live here every day.
So you can really see yourself living in the rooms, right?
Oh yeah, I could imagine how each and every room would affect your life even. Even in the kitchen, diba? I was saying how, oh, here I can see either breakfast in the morning, or it's not just somewhere to cook, but to entertain as well, or you can have a nightcap. And yeah, I just found that really, really, like, I found that unique to Excalibur because I've seen a lot of houses. I'm a big renter, so I actually like moving every few years. And I felt that was really unique. They think of the things that would affect your life.
So what was your overall impression of this Excalibur Builders house?
Well, it's really visually stunning. And I think that is something that you see, at face value. The second you enter, I can't count how many times I said wow today. And I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was accidentally doing it because I don't want to repeat wow, wow. But really, you can make a compilation out of today's tour. And so many corners just really have that wow factor. The use of space, also, the layout. You can see how it would make your life more comfortable and convenient, the way I was saying it a while ago. And overall impression, I did find though that as beautiful and luxurious as it is, it's not intimidating. Every space that I walked into really welcomed me in. I would stop myself at some point because I would just like walk in and suddenly sit on the bed, and I'm like, no one told you can sit on the bed. Come on. But yeah, it really felt like it's just like
So inviting.
yeah, so inviting.
Okay. That's a beautiful experience because I could see you touring the house, and then at the start you had great comments, and I could see that you were getting aware that you were saying wow so many times. So that at the end you're already saying wow as softly as possible. You were like, "Pa."
Yeah, I know. Wow, did the mic pick that up? Wow. Sometimes I would say it like 3 times in a row, and I was like, stop saying wow. But wow.
Because you were right, the house keeps on giving, right? So RHIAN, what was your favorite part of the house? From the macro, let's go to your favorite part of the house.
Now that's really a difficult and almost cruel question.
Yeah, because it's just like ranking the rooms, right?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, favorite, if I had to, I feel a little weird about saying this, but the powder room really caught me by surprise because, of course, you would kind of expect how much thought goes into putting together a rooftop bar where you would entertain all of your friends. Everyone's gonna see it. But a powder room? So that really took me by surprise, I think. It threw me off in the best way possible. And yeah, I didn't want to leave the powder room.
Yeah, the aesthetic concentrated into that space, right? But still in such a tasteful way.
Absolutely, absolutely. There was still, because of course you want to see the lit marble, and it's it took my breath away. I gasped, I think, when I saw it. But then it's complemented by the simplicity of the mirror, right? And it's just, it grounded it.
Yeah, and even the basin was lit, right?
Yeah.
The fact that you're washing and water's running through that and there's light underneath. That's an insane detail.
Absolutely unique.
Okay, now RHIAN, for the benefit of those who are watching, there are a lot of people who are watching this video and they're considering building their dream home. So, how would you choose a builder for your own home?
Well, it's no joke, I think, choosing a builder for your own home. That is your hard-earned money. And of course, it's the rest of your life, maybe, diba? If you're buying your dream home that you want to live in. So I would definitely say it makes all the difference to get someone with a lot of experience under their belt. And also who would fully understand the living experience that you're going to have and the quality of what they put in. I would say someone with excellent taste in the quality of materials that they're gonna put in, because if not, it's gonna cost you more down the line.
I'd also like to cap off this tour by asking Rian, what in this home that we just explored would you personally want to have in your own home?
Okay. Oh, that's such a great question. Before I answer that, I also want to say thank you, Serge, and hi. I wish you were here today because I have a million compliments that I want to give you. I was so thoroughly impressed, and just thank you for the experience. So that's tough again. Which aspect would I like in my own home? Well, there's no doubt that I would love waterfalls running into my swimming pool, or maybe an extra special Japanese style kitchen. That bar upstairs is really something special. The entertainment room, the second floor in your own bedroom, amazing. But I have a very simple answer as well that will kind of prove the crazy amount of thought that was put into this house. And I would say how all of the switches for all of the lights are just kind of flush with the wall, and all just encased in marble. And I think that is one change that I can do to my house that will really just elevate it. So I would love that.
Actually, that's a simple aspect, but if you really think about it, that is the way you blend together functional excellence with that luxury aesthetic. So imagine something that you use every single day. Outlets, switches, but you see them in every part of the house, and the thought that went into having genuine marble encasing them. That's truly a hallmark of Excalibur Builders.
Not everyone is going to think of that at all. So amazing. Blown away.
Once again, thank you to Excalibur Builders, exclusively by Mr. Sergio Syjuco, for giving us the opportunity to tour this gorgeous Asian modern ultra-luxury home. And thank you, Ms. RHIAN Ramos.
Thank you, Jake Bautista,
for this amazing tour and for your valuable insights and perspective in taking a look at the different aspects of this wonderful home.
Anytime. And I really mean that.
So thank you guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.
We hope you liked it.